Good afternoon, this is Gabriel Jackson, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 132, part 1. A mitzvah that keeps your soul on its way. We're learning a new mitzvah. The obligation to make a fire burn on the altar every day, also found in Parshat Tzav, the third book, Vayikra, Leviticus. And today's mitzvah is in honor of Jason Levinson on his birthday. Thank you for sponsoring on the gold level. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jason. Happy birthday to you. Look out, Frank Sinatra. Here we go. Again, the obligation to make a fire burn on the altar every day, says the verse. A continual fire shall burn on the altar. It shall not be extinguished. From Leviticus. We are commanded to make a fire burn on the altar every day continually. As it is stated in Leviticus, Parshat Tzav, a continual tamid fire shall burn on the altar. The explanation of the term tamid, as transmitted to us by the sages, is that it means to say that there is a requirement to place wood upon the altar every morning and afternoon. In further elaboration of this mitzvah, our sages of blessed memory stated in Yuma, which is a tractate, that even though the fire descends miraculously from heaven, and there is therefore no practical need to light a fire upon the altar, it is nevertheless a mitzvah to bring fire from the ordinary fire of this world as well, as will be discussed further below. The Hachinuch addresses a question related to this mitzvah. You should not be troubled so as to ask, what is the purpose of this mitzvah? For in any case, did they not need to make a fire burn on the altar for the sake of burning the offerings which they are commanded to bring? Now, without a fire, it is impossible to bring the offerings. Why then is the command to make the fire burn counted as a mitzvah when lighting the fire is merely a prerequisite for burning the offerings? The answer is that this mitzvah is conveying a distinct requirement. For aside from the fire that is needed for offerings to be brought up, they would burn a separate fire in fulfillment of this mitzvah. This is in accordance with that which our sages of blessed memory expounded in Yuma, on the basis of the verses that discuss the fires of the altar, that three distinct pyres of fire are to be lit upon the altar. As we will write below in the discussion of laws of this mitzvah. We'll continue, God willing, tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Beach Mitzvah, 3600 of the gold. And once again, happy birthday, Jason.